Hi YouTube, so I thought today I'd do a video about my lava lamp. I'm sure you've seen these lava lamps before, maybe in films or whatever, but maybe you don't see one close up, so let's take a look. I've had this one since the 90s. It comes in two pieces, so there's a glass jar on the top here, full of just some coloured water, and then at the bottom there you can see there's some wax. That's very solid at the moment. It's set into a solid lump and dyed a slightly different colour. And then the way it works is the base has a 40-watt light bulb in it. So when you switch that light on, it heats up the wax in the bottom of the jar, and also makes it light up, obviously. And when the wax melts, when it's hot at the bottom, it becomes slightly less dense than the water, so it rises to the top, and then it cools down and becomes slightly more dense than the water again, and it just cycles round and round, which we'll see later. So this one is actually a real Mathmos lava lamp. They were the people that first made these in the 60s, although this one's from sort of mid-90s. It's being remanufactured. And it's sort of spun aluminium, this base. It's quite a nice piece of metal work there. I don't know quite how that's made, but it's very light. I think it's aluminium. So let's just get this set up and switched on, and we'll record it for a while and see what happens. The thing that I want to catch really is, what I think is the most fun part of the lava lamp is not when it's going properly, when it's fully warmed up, but just when it first starts to work, as it's heating up. You'll see some very interesting, organic, weird, alien-like shapes appearing in here. So we'll set it running for a little while and see how long it takes to get to that stage, and we'll see what happens. And contact. So I've got some interesting activity here. So obviously what happens is the wax melts from the bottom first. So we've got molten wax right at the bottom of the glass jar and a solid crust over the top. And it's just starting to break through, a few little holes appearing in that crust. You can see a few little blobs of wax coming through. And of course the liquid above is still relatively cold, so as soon as the wax comes through, it solidifies again and we get these crazy blobs and sticks and trees forming. So this is pretty much warmed right up now. This is as exciting as it's going to get today. It does vary a bit depending on the temperature in the room. So at the moment it's 22 centigrade in here, which is which button do I press to get American? I don't know. 22 Celsius, what's that? That's about 70, something like that, Fahrenheit. On a hotter day you'll get bigger globules moving faster because there's more energy in the whole system, I guess, and on a colder day it gets a bit more sluggish. Another interesting thing you can see now that it's the wax is all melted, you can just about see in the base of the jar there's a sort of metal spiral spring in there, metal coil. Just about see it there, I think, and that's there to break the globules as they come down. As each of these globules comes down, it kind of rolls down the front there, and it just sits there for a while, and it wouldn't necessarily break up and go back into the main mass of the wax if it wasn't for that coil, but you sometimes see it will suddenly disappear and merge back in with the rest of the wax. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You can get these in lots of different colours and styles, and I'll put some links in the description with some more information. But I'll just let this run now. You can enjoy watching it for a bit longer, and I'll switch off the light in a few minutes and we'll just watch it settle down. Thanks for watching.